always awkward going after Ruth being the other black comedian. She covered everything I was going to talk about. Both my parents are black. I turned out like this. I don't know what happened. Don't know. They told me I'm adopted, but I don't believe it. No, not adopted. What are you guys drinking over here? It looks really...
Some wine.
Oh, nice. Class. Class. Anyways. See, that was an example of me openly judging somebody. And I love to do that so much, and that's why I'm up here. What sucks is when you judge someone for something you're doing it at that exact moment. I'm not drinking wine in an Arrowhead bottle, but like I'll be in the mall, and I was walking with some friends once, and was walking around, and it was like, oh, yeah, chubby guy, t-shirt and t-shirt, and shorts. Look at that guy, he was a slob. God damn it! Dressed the same.
Yeah.
Isn't there a mirror over there, guys? Why didn't you tell me about that one? I'd like the heads up. Yeah, if you don't, I judged somebody for doing what I was doing, and I thought that joke was funny. Okay. So we're going to move on from that. And, that jumping off point, that being funny, and moving on. I'm trying to rework my life a little bit by using everything that I externally hate and like pointing it back at myself and trying to eliminate it. Unfortunately, I'm finding out that most of the things that I externally hate, I love the most about myself. For example, being lazy. I hate when someone's like, "Oh, I could have done this. I just didn't feel like it." On the other hand, it's like, has anybody overslept, like going to a class or a meeting or something?
Yeah.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's all of us. All right. So that's just something that we all do. Okay, good. So I'm judging all of you and hating myself. That's good. I used to be a part-time yogurt salesman, which is perfect because it left plenty of time to hate myself. I eventually stopped being that because it was stupid. No, and I don't do drugs. I'm not a fan. I just don't do drugs. I'm not comfortable. I have trust issues. Like, not that I'm going to marry pot and that like 5 years down the road it's going to abandon me. And I'm going to have to pay child support and like, where's my kid? And like, oh my God, like that's not. I have trust issues. I don't trust myself. Because it's the same thing with being blackout drunk, my friend, over here. I don't want to wake up covered in puke with my ears pierced and a dead Asian man in the corner. Like, why is he Asian? Am I racist when I drunk? What is going on? When did this happen? When did my ears get pierced? I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Why is that Asian man dead? Why am I racist? I mean, that's where I'm at. And so, other stuff I want to talk about. I'm fat, by the way. Lovely. But there's certain things you can't do as a fat guy in public. You just can't do it because it shows off your fatness. It displays it to the world. Sir, are you texting? How interesting. What's your text, sir?
His mom.
You texting your mom? Alright, that's fine. Tell her I said hi. So no, you can't display your fatness. You can't do it. It's like obnoxious fatness at that point. It's loud fatness. That's gross. Certain things you can't do. You have to get onto an elevator. You cat burglar. Breaking into a bank. Like that's, and then pray it doesn't shake. Because if it shakes, people look at you with a fear and anger reserved for Hitler and Saddam Hussein. It's that simple. Like, and this isn't a joke. This is my life. Okay? Like, I fucking got onto an elevator and I'm just was like, oh God. And I've decided that I'm just gonna start like, fuck you! Doesn't work. I can't get up high enough. My vertical jump is just not good enough. So I gotta be careful with that. And for me, it's like, I look at the occupancy rate. It's like 1,400 pounds. Do I weigh 1,200 pounds? I haven't been cut out of a house on Jerry Springer yet. I promise. It would have made news. I'm not like the guy who's in the bed like, Jerry, help me. That's not me. You also can't lay down in public. There's just this awful, horrible double standard where you can't lay down in public. A skinny person lays down in public, it's like, oh, they're outdoors and enjoying the day. It's lovely with the rainbow and the clouds and the birds. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Holy shit, is that a unicorn? Holy shit, that person's laying down and enjoying the day. A fat person lays down. Person is too fucking comfortable. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Judging. Judging. Also, when you lay down in public, like, the shirt rides up too much, and there's hair, and it's gross. Anyways, last thing is a fat person in public. You can't eat McDonald's. You can't eat fast food in public. Because, like, you see a fat guy in McDonald's, that is the lowest form of not giving a fuck. My God, I salute that man. That is no body image whatsoever. And so I use the drive-thru. I do it on the covert. It's a drug deal, by the way. I mean, I give them the money, they give me the bag, I'm gone. Crinkle up the receipts. There is no paper trail. I'm off the grid, motherfucker. So, and I will do whatever I want in my own home with my own food. I will open up a bag of potato chips. Sorry, I just burped. God. I'm so fat. I will open up a bag of potato chips and just dump it all over myself. Eat it off of me, and it's just delicious and a wonderful way to spend the afternoon. If you haven't tried it. When I bring my McDonald's home, I like to light a couple candles, set some mood music, keep a couple napkins around. It's a McDonald's masturbation joke, everybody. And I love telling this joke, because you're like, how does he do it? Is it with a shake? Is that just too cold? Fries? This is the point of the show where I'm like, I'm not getting laid tonight. I'm just laying out there, because I fuck McDonald's. Lastly, I was flipping through the channels a couple days ago, and I came across this, it was a documentary, and it starts out full documentary voice. The guy's like, I'm about to introduce you to the underground world of Japanese. At this point, I got my pants off. I got plans tonight. I'm excited because the Japanese are in some kinky shit, all right? I'm not breaking ground here. We all know it. And so, I'm excited. But he comes on, he finishes Underground Japanese World of Hostessing. Well, that's a bummer. But I hang in there. I'm like, you know what? I've invested 10 seconds, why not a half hour? Because that's my life. And so I'm watching this, and it turns out there are women in Japan who are literally paid just to talk to men. Like, there's nothing sexual involved, it's just guys who are like, tell me about your day. I want to hear the things. Did you run errands? Did someone upset you? Your feelings, anything, just talk to me. And it's just a level of desperation that has not hit America yet. Of course, you know, I'm sitting there covered in Lay's potato chips, thinking maybe it's not such a bad idea anymore. Alright, anyways, you've been a wonderful, wonderful audience. Thank you very much. I'm Tom Oscar.